Eu... Olha, galera, bem-vindo ao canal, que é o Oiluj, fazendo aqui uma gameplay aleatória aqui. Não tá seguindo ordem nenhuma, não tô fazendo série dele, mas quis trazer aí porque o jogo é bom. Já é o segundo vídeo, terceiro, né? Dois ao vivo e um gravado The Kingdom. O jogo é bom demais. Eu tô com uma missão. Descobrir mais sobre o Lubosh e o Coxo. Aconteceu um assassinato aqui nesse vilarejo. Eu tô aqui pra descobrir quem foi a criança.
My respects to you.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Light.
Of course, ask away.
Que eu já perguntei.
Good luck to you.
Stable hands, the horses.
Jesus Christ. Your clothes. Were you assaulted? Damn bandits, may they burn in hell.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Ask away.
Who was this Lubosh who was murdered?
He was a drunkard and a beast. And lazy too. Idle hands are the devil's tools.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
The only thing seemed suspicious was how a rogue like him suddenly started going to church. Now I see why, of course.
Pegar um objetivo aqui, falar com o padre.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
What do I care about that scoundrel? I was glad he stayed out of my way.
Do you know who Lubosh used to spend time with? Kin or friends?
He was always a loner. Except lately, he started talking to the parish priest of all people.
That's all.
Bora lá, tem uma pista agora, né?
May the Lord watch over.
De onde tá esse cara? Lá em cima, galera. Vamos chamar nosso cavalinho. Opa, tô indo ao contrário. Olha lá. Caralho, caí do cavalo. Primeira vez que acontece isso.
Começa lá. Tem que vir pra frente, pra frente. Isso. Pega ele, pega ele.
Se anoitecer é foda, vou ter que esperar. Aí a galera vai dormir. Opa, opa. Acho que é aqui, ó.
The blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. I'm here in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa, investigating the massacre at Neuhof, which seems to be connected to a murder here. Can I ask you a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators. But ask as you wish, boy. I hope this nasty business will be cleared up quickly.
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
A bit of a lost soul. Simple, rough fellow, but at heart I don't think he was such a bad person.
Did you notice anything suspicious recently?
My child. All sorts of suspicious things have been going on recently. People like Lubos don't know what to do about it, and sometimes they do stupid things.
That's really not a lot of help to me, Father.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Do you know what Lubos was doing on the day Neuhoff was raided?
Unfortunately,
Tô gravando, tô gravando.
and I'd like to help you with your investigation, but I can't. I'm bound by certain vows that forbid me to tell you.
Vows more important than catching dangerous murderers?
There are laws of God above the laws of man, son, and one of those is the sanctity of the confessional.
Father, surely you can't be serious. There must be situations in which you can make an exception.
There are things that apply always, no matter what the circumstances, and this is one of them.
É, o cara tá escondendo coisa. Caralho, qual que eu uso, hein? Ah, o foda é que esses caras, eles sempre têm isso bem alto, a oratória. Acho que eu vou botar essa da coroa aqui, ó.
For heaven's sake, Father, can you really look me in the eye and tell me that when you know you may be condemning innocent people to death?
I can.
Fracasso.
If I broke that vow, the consequences would be much worse than if I didn't. Maybe not immediately, but one day. The mills of God grind slowly.
Father, Lubos was my only lead to the Neuhoff raiders. Only he could tell me who was responsible for that massacre. If I don't find out who it was, it will probably happen again. Surely you wouldn't want that.
I wouldn't. But I can't betray the sanctity of the confessional. I'll tell you what. Give me some time and I'll try to think up some way of helping you. Suppose we talk it over in the evening, in the tavern, over a cup of good wine. Maybe we'll come up with something.
All right? Thank you, Father.
Good luck to you.
Porra, padrezinho enrolado, hein?
Blessings of our...
And with you.
Segui ele, acho que já tá indo pra lá. Onde que tá essa? Aqui ela. Tá aqui perto.
All right, all right.
I'm sorry I can't tell you everything. But maybe we can work something out. But first I'd like to hear something about you, my son. With whom do I have the honor? Where are you from?
I'm from Skalitz.
Oh, I'm sorry. What about your kin?
They're dead.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Here, we'll drink to them. It must have been terrible.
It was terrible. It seemed so pointless. It had no warning. They just appeared and began the slaughter. God knows why. They killed anyone who didn't make it to the shelter of the castle. My parents, my girl, even the Deutsch who was on Sigismund's side. I didn't make it to the castle. I wanted to try and help my parents, but there was nothing I could do. Then I fled to Talmberg with the Cumans on my heels. They almost killed me. They slaughtered people in the surrounding villages. There was a pile of bodies in front of the church in Rovna. Folk who tried to take refuge there, but they...
My poor child. May God grant them eternal rest. And how did you come to get this assignment? I'd have expected Sir Hamish to send that old grouch Bernard.
He did, but I found a witness and the trail led here to Ujit, so he sent me here to follow it up.
Ah, well, congratulations. It's nice to see someone using their head to find things out instead of torture. We'll have to drink to that. Now the most important thing. What actually happened in Noyo? The good folks hereabout are saying all kinds of terrible things, but I take most of it with a pinch of salt.
My pleasure.
The rumours aren't exaggerated this time, unfortunately. The Neuhoff stud farm was raided by bandits, but they didn't come to pillage or even take the horses. They only wanted to kill. They maimed the horses and slaughtered some people. I'm sure they would have killed more, but the bandits quarrelled among themselves and broke off the attack. And judging by what's left of our Lubosh, they're still settling accounts.
I see it's every bit as bad as people claimed. Dreadful. Well then, here's to those poor souls who had to die so pointlessly and so terribly.
I've told you all about me. Now it's your turn, Father. You don't look much like our parish priest at home. Well, we've had an agreeable chat, but now let's get down to business. So, about this confessional seal. Do you really want more innocent people to die?
Henry, that's not how it works. There are matters in which you can't make exceptions because if you do it once, you'll forever be tempted to do it again. If people stop believing in the church because their confessional secrets are betrayed, they won't trust anyone, and that's worse than even the most hideous crime.
I understand, but that means I've reached a dead end. Those cutthroats will strike again, and I can't stop them.
Chin up, lad. I might have a solution.
What?
If I tell you what Lubosh told me, I'd be betraying the confessional secret. But, first thing tomorrow, I'll try something I think might help you.
Word of honor?
On my soul.
I always wondered about the things a priest tells his congregation. Where else do you get the ideas for your sermons?
Well, Ujit isn't Prague. It's not enough to instruct me. They have to be entertained, too. If I only read from the Bible, I'd soon be preaching to an empty church.
Our priest wasn't exactly a bard. So what do you preach to your flock about?
It has to be something topical, condemning vices, and of course describing them in detail. The tongue lashing about the two popes goes down well these days, and stories from real life with a nice moral to them are popular as well, especially if they're about fornication and similar scandalous vices.
Can you give me an example?
Well, recently a priest by the name of Jan Hus started preaching in Prague, in the Czech language, and the people liked it. I hear he always has a full house. A journeyman who heard him told me what Hus was preaching, and I like the sound of it. I'm thinking about putting it in my own repertoire.
What's so amazing about it?
The preaching of Master Jan Hus about Mother Church, the lamentable wealth in which the church is drowning has turned to poison, and nearly the whole of Christendom is contaminated. Just like a flock of hungry ravens, they settled on this land to devour every grain of gold and silver. They know no mercy. Their hearts are corrupted by longing for wealth, and they shamelessly profit from everything. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay and you will have absolution. What if the devil himself were to pay? Would he ascend to heaven too? With such money gained from the poor, they buy beautiful horses to ride and needless servants to pamper them. They gamble at dice and dress their whores in expensive furs, while Jesus Christ walked barefoot and had no place to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too. Amen.
Well, this Jan Hus character is quite a rebel.
Oh, the congregation will love it.
I don't doubt it.
Let's drink to that.
Funny. That last bit reminds me of someone.
What do you mean? My situation's completely different. Huth preaches against the prelates and the clerics who are robbing the poor. Look at me. I don't have a pot to piss in. I'm no better off than the folk I preach to. I'm one with them in poverty and suffering and everything that troubles them. I drink with them and curse those stuffed habits in Sasson Monastery.
What do you think of this Jan Hus?
He's certainly a wise man. A little overzealous for my taste. If he got out of Prague and came here for a look, I'm sure he'd stop condemning drinking.
Don't you think it's a bit odd when someone boozes and lives in sin with a woman and then criticizes the Pope for...
No, I don't.
Where can I find out more about his teachings?
You like it? I copied down some of his sermons. If you're interested, you can read them at my presbytery.
What do the common folk think of it?
They like it. They're happy to hear someone say what they think themselves, but are afraid to say aloud. Things that make them angry. In a few years, it'll have grown beyond control. You mark my words, the people will rise up and the church will...
Yeah, unless they burn him at the stake first.
Nonsense. I can't burn a master of the most respected university.
Thanks for the sermon, but I think I've been morally uplifted enough. It's getting quite late. What are your plans, Father?
What do you suppose? We have a drink, of course.
Ah, that sounds like a good plan.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Na kraj panudzie sej smutek, grudnie loi rano utek, niech i w małżeństwie majsa, do wczera żylne staje brak. Ucej moi słabi murzy, nechciałbych bejbie i kudzi, na jedno jedno, a tacy damy jedno, a może lepszy gubi jako posledni jen. Burger słaby, panorama stawy, a tak chyba sumnie, a postać se mi sen, tak postać se sen, a ty panie wen. Ukaż kozy, jako kozy, zejdrajem tu stolny lękach, nalejmy hnę, a chodzi ze zje. Tej pleska wybracego lewica, ze zitra jeździ, a mejni to na posłę.
Enough of this!
Bailiff! Come over here, sit down and have a drink with us.
Don't vex me again, Father. It's 3 hours past dark. Curfew is long gone.
So what?
So, I'll have you all whipped and put in the stocks, and I'll write a letter to the bishop about you, priest.
Well, nothing to worry about then. Everyone knows the only one around here who can write is me.
Enough! Men, throw them out.
You looking for a fight? Henry, back me up.
Not a good name.
Agarrando merda de jogo.
Jesus Christ!
Oh dear, did that hurt?
Thou shalt not hurt thy neighbor, fucker. Take that. So, my dear, wouldn't you like to have a little ring on the bell? No sooner said than done.
I'd love to. And Henry, too, I'm sure. Right, Henry. Stop that nonsense.
E os caras também bom.
Say what they like. What do I care? What do they do to me? Watch the step, my dear. Careful, you won't
Nossa,
hurt yourself.
tô bebão. Caramba.
Here we are. Look at this beauty.
We can't do this, can we?
Who says? Get ringing, wench.
This is wonderful.
Ficou junto.
Bloody elf. And now, my dears, comes the climax of the evening.
Godwin, you old goat.
Come here. Oh.
The priest has mounted up. What do you say, Henry? Shall we take a little ride of our own?
Onde eu tô? O cara tá tontão, velho. Caralho, doidão.
Well, I have to say that was a fine evening.
Godwin, you beast. Get up. Do you hear me? Wake up, you drunkards.
Oh, fucking hell. Where the... Oh, what the... Oh, who the hell are you? Oh, Henry. My great friend, Henry. And we have a wonderful time.
Well, you certainly did, you old lecher. Now you better pull yourself together quick. You haven't much time. There's some water and something to eat on the table there, but if I were you, I would move my hairy arse before my flock eats me alive.
Oh, step on in my head. Oh, my guts. My poor suffering stomach. What was that woman on about? Before my flock eats me alive. I've forgotten something. What have I forgotten? Where the fuck am I? What the fuck was it? Oh. Mass! Oh shit, I have to say mass. I gotta say mass. You have to help me. Ow! You're the priest. I can't do it in this state. Maybe the liturgy. But I have to give a sermon as well. Oh, this is a disaster. They're gonna excommunicate me. I'd like to help you, but you can. You can do the sermon for me.
What? So, first I investigate a murder no one wants investigated. Then I drunkenly keep the whole town up all night. And now you want me to preach at them from the pulpit? Do you want them to burn us at the stake?
No, I've got it. Suppose that Sir Ratzig's protege. You just came from studying in Prague. And you want to share the words of Master Jan Hus, who you recently heard preaching there. Henry, look. From what I remember, we might have overdone it a bit last night.
If the bailiff or someone else complains about me, the bishop's gonna have my guts for garters. So I'd appreciate it if you stop gaping at me like a stuffed squirrel and start helping.
You're mad. You're stark raving mad.
I'm not. It's a perfect plan. It's flawless. Oh. How about this? If you help me with this, I'll tell you who Lubosh's cronies are.
Pilantra esse padre.
So all at once the confessional seal isn't so sacred?
Don't mock me. I won't give you a second chance.
Well, all right. I can't make any promises about what'll happen.
No, neither can I.
What do you want me to do exactly?
I'll go and start the liturgy. Then I'll introduce you. You give the sermon I told you yesterday in the tavern, and that's that. No need to drag it out. If it turns out well, I'll tell you what I know about
Nossa, se tiver opção.
Fine then. We have a deal.
Wonderful. Let's get to it then.
Já não lembro nem o que ele falou naquela. Uma comidinha.
Come on, Henry.
Vamos. Deixa eu ver se dá pra falar.
Don't tell me you changed your mind. Come on then. What's the hold up? We've no time to waste.
Um botão que anda, eu esqueci qual que é. Os caras bêbados. Caralho, cara, eu tô descalço, rapaz.
He can hardly walk after his capers last night.
You were with them, you beast. Just you wait.
Look at him. Mother of God, any minute now he'll throw up.
I couldn't sleep a wink last night with all that clamor.
In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Accepit panem in sanctas at venerabiles a manus suas. Hac facite in meam commemorationem. Brothers and sisters, you may have had the honor of meeting Henry from Skalitz, who is here at the behest of Sir Hanush to investigate that heinous crime at Neuhof. You might not know that Henry recently visited Prague, where, by the grace of God, was able to hear Master Jan Hus from the esteemed Charles University preaching. I've managed to persuade Henry to stand here today in my stead and tell us what he heard. Because, as you all probably know, Jan Hus is a very
Vai dar ruim isso.
preacher in Prague. So, Henry, you may begin.
Now I'm curious which one of them will puke first.
Com confiança.
Greetings, brothers and sisters in Christ. I am here to tell you about Mother Church and to show you through my words how she is falling into decay and abandon. How the once great mother of all Christians is losing her dignity and trading in souls like the merchants in the temple. But I am digressing.
That whelp wants to preach about the church.
Creation has given to every man the power by which he might rule the whole world. But that power does not give him the right to rule. That right belongs to God alone. It is the corruption of God's pastors here on earth that has brought misfortune on our heads. Plague, humans,
Eu fiz merda, eu acho.
chaos. The accursed wealth that the church is drowning in is poisoning almost the whole of Christendom. When dogs are fighting over a bone, take the bone and they will stop. Just like the flock of ravens that has descended on this land to peck up every speck of gold.
Eu acho que era essa mesmo.
They show no mercy. Their hearts are poisoned by covetousness. They trade everything. Everything is for sale. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder?
É, acho que eu coloquei
Pay,
certo.
and you will have absolution. And the prelates sin and give themselves absolution.
For shame! Shame upon them!
And what sins? They live with harlots and keep concubines? Even though only marital intercourse for the purpose of procreation is pure. If someone takes a woman or man only to satisfy their own lust, who seduces them to do so but Satan? And how much darker the sin if that man is a servant of the church? Who can turn his face to God, who fornicates and then puts on priestly robes?
Nothing we don't know about already.
Nossa, coloquei. Vou continuar com a severidade.
Enough about sin, which the prelates are so fond of preaching about, and whose absolution they promise if you only pay enough coin to Mother Church. What if the devil himself were to pay? Will the bishops tell us he too would ascend to heaven? And what about those bishops? They sin without remorse, and with the money grasped from the poor for indulgences, they keep fine horses and hordes of servants to pamper them. They play dice and garb their mistresses in expensive furs, while Christ, the Lamb of God, walked barefoot and had nowhere to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too.
Down with the prelates. Away with them.
We're fortunate to have our good father Godwin. At least he's a fair and simple man.
I say to you, in the words of Jan Hus, he who knows much, let him speak much. He who knows little, let him speak little. Let each speak as much as he knows. And he who knows nothing, let him at least teach his neighbour one virtuous deed by setting him good example and refraining from playing dice and from fornication. And that applies both to priests and to you, brothers and sisters.
That's his conclusion?
That is all I heard in Prague. Amen.
Nem sei se isso vai dar certo.
Have you no shame, you pair of buffoons? I'll be writing to the bishop of this. For shame.
Utterly blasphemous.
Can you believe such behavior? For men of the cloth to get drunk and...
Ixi, acho que deu bom não, hein?
So, is our deal still on?
Are you pulling my fucking pizzle? I couldn't have done worse myself if I'd puked on the altar.
Well, I'm no preacher.
Yeah, I noticed. And I wasn't the only one.
You can't be serious. After all that?
All what? All you making a complete hash of my sermon? You were supposed to help, not get me into even more trouble. Now I'll have the bishop on my back and all the villagers. Just leave. I need to pull myself together.
And what am I supposed to do?
Find someone else to help you.
Deu ruim.
How's it going?
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Noy.
I don't know nothing about it, but ask all you want.
That man Lubosh who was murdered.
I didn't really know him. He kept to himself.
Have you noticed anything
Come to think of it, he was in church yesterday. He was even talking to the priest and went to confession. I was wondering what he was up to take to the faith all of a sudden. But I suppose no sin's too dark for God's mercy.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhoff?
I was coming from the tavern very late that night, and I caught a glimpse. He looked like he was in a hurry. It was only a shadow against the sky, but after what happened, I wouldn't wonder.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
Not with anyone from the village. He used to sit in...
That's all.
Take care.
Porra.
I've come in the...
Sir Hanush gives a job like...
That man Lubosh who was murdered.
He was a stray.
Have you noticed any...
I didn't...
Do you know what Lu...
I don't...
Do you know anyone...
I really...
That's all.
Caralho, velho.
Good luck to you.
God be... See you later.
Vacilão.
God be with you.
God be with.
I've come in the...
Ask all you want.
Who was this?
Those that.
Have you noticed any...
Everything.
Do you know what...
How?
Do you know who...
I don't know.
That's all.
God be with you.
Tá dormindo ali. Caramba, velho. Não tem mais opção pra achar não aqui. É como se tivesse... O único que vai saber é esse padre aqui, cara.
Do you have any work? My dear lad, I have more worries than I can bear. Another pair of shoulders would ease my burden. I have to deal with a local witch.
A witch?
The herb woman, old Gertrude. That devious hag who will stoop to anything.
Oh, don't tell me. The cows are giving blood instead of milk, and babies are being born.
This is no laughing matter. Gertrude isn't evil. She just has peculiar ideas about what's good for people. A little bird told me she inside...
What do you want me to do?
I want you to go and see her and find out what she's been up to. I know she lives in fear of the Holy Church, so tell her I sent you. That will make her talk and think twice about encouraging witchcraft. If you learn that she truly did involve folk in some foolishness, find out all you...
Consider it done.
Good. And never fear. I'm a man who always pays his debts. You'll find Gertrude, the old herb woman, in the woods. See you later.
Oh, boy. Deixa eu ver um negócio aqui. Deixa eu ver se tem como refazer. Onde que eu tô? Acho que eu tinha perdido meu cavalo. Às vezes tem emboscada. O que o cara tá fazendo aí? Isso aí acho que é um.
onions, radishes.
God be with you.
I'm looking for a fellow who lives here.
What would...
Cara correndo. Estranho, hein? Ladrão.
Could do with a bite to eat.
Parou? Vem, 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 vem. Vem, vem, vem. Como é que o cara faz isso, né, velho? Parou, parou? Parou? Parou?
Had enough.
Please, leave me be. Come now. We don't have to get all worked up on account of
Pedaço de
a
pano?
scrap of cloth, do we?
No excuses. Hand it over.
Here.
You got the thrashing you deserved. I hope you've learned your lesson.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you! Oh,
O que que você...
Right enough.
Eu sei que o bandido fugiu, o cara tá me rendendo.
you brute. Well, you won't forget this in a hurry.
Vou pagar esse cara pra ele ficar...
Paid for your crimes.
Seu vagabundo, o bandido fugiu, ó. Cadê ele? Não, o cara aqui.
Really let him go? Just like that? And did you get the loot back?
I did. I have it here.
Thank you. That thieving magpie. You can't trust anyone these days. And just so you know, I'm no pinch purse. Here's a small reward.
Thanks.
4 de ouro, né? Cadeira. Porque eu tirei a flecha no cara. Pra isso o guarda viu, né? A correr atrás do bandido, não. Rapaz, essa galera aqui. Isso eu já tinha feito, eu já sei o que vai acontecer, vou deixar pra quem não viu aí. Situação crítica.
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here.
That's what you call nothing to see. I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
By the keys of St. Peter, this is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanush's captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say we don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say he had a limp?
Shit. Well, allow me to introduce you to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him.
Sacre. Nothing's ever easy. I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it. As for what else there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
When did you find the body? And did anyone...
Just now.
Dá uma acelerada aqui, galera. Pra chegar na parte do padre lá.
How come he limped?
You got that?
Has he been... Did he have an... Do you happen to know where he...
I've not...
Another thing.
Good day to you.
I've come in the name...
Of course.
That man Luke... Have you noticed... Do you know what?
No.
Do you know any?
He was alone.
That's all. Thank
God be with.
I've come in the name.
I don't know how
Who was this?
you could.
Have you noticed?
E
You know,
I don't think he was.
that's all.
Good luck then.
E agora vamos lá pro padre. Tem que acertar aquela missão. Acho que ele tá lá em cima. Vou gravar o jogo aqui, mas gravar o jogo, galera, você tem quantidade de save.
The blessings. Can I ask you a few?
It seems
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
a bit of a lost soul.
Did you notice?
My child.
That's really not.
I'm sorry to hear.
Do you know?
Unfortunately,
What?
I'm bound by
Vows more.
There are law.
Father.
There are things.
Aqui eu botei. A força não adianta muito.
But Lubosh is dead. You can't hurt him. But if you don't tell me, more innocent people may die.
If I told you, I would be betraying a vow. If people believe the sanctity of the
Worse than the death.
no one is.
Father, if
I suppose we.
All right.
Good luck to you.
É. Agora eu tenho que encontrar com ele à noite lá.
Have you thought of?
Let's leave it for the evening. Farewell.
Vou ter que dormir, cara, pra chegar à noite. Ver se tem como eu dormir aqui.
My respects to you.
Is there somewhere?
I suppose I could find something. For how long?
Just the one.
All right.
Here you go.
You'll like it here.
Where do I?
You'll have no trouble finding it. Right inside the door to the building, there's a ladder up to the loft. Your bed's ready there, and a trunk for your belongings. Farewell.
É aqui. Agora acho que aqui já tá no horário praticamente. O áudio já tá aqui. Vou dar uma acelerada também.
I'm sorry, I can't tell. But first,
I'm from Scout.
My pleasure.
They're dead.
It must.
It was God. I didn't make it. They almost.
My and how?
He did, but I found a witness, and
Now the.
the rumors aren't the Neuhoff stud. Sure they would have.
I see it's... Well then,
I've told you all. Well, we've had... So,
Henry, if people...
I understand.
Chin up, left.
what?
If I tell you
Word of honor?
on my...
I always wondered about the things a priest tells.
Well, Ujic isn't Prague. It's not enough to instruct people. They have to be inner...
Our priest wasn't exact.
It has to be something topical. Condemning vices. And a tongue lashing about the two popes goes down well these days. And stories, especially if they're about fornication.
Can you give me an example?
Well, recently a priest by the name of Jan Hus started preaching in Prague, in the Czech language, and the people liked it. I hear he always has a full house. A journeyman who heard him told me what Hus is preaching, and I like the sound of it. I'm thinking about putting it in my own repertoire.
What's so amazing about it?
The preaching of Master Jan Hus about Mother Church. The lamentable wealth in which the church is drowning has turned to poison. And nearly the whole of Christendom is contaminated. Just like a flock of hungry ravens, they settled on this land to devour every grain of gold and silver. They know no mercy. Their hearts are corrupted by longing for wealth, and they shamelessly profit from everything. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay and you will have absolution. What if the devil himself were to pay? Would he ascend to heaven too? With such money gained from the poor, they buy beautiful horses to ride and needless servants to pamper them. They gamble at dice and dress their whores in expensive furs, while Jesus Christ walked barefoot and had no place to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too. Amen.
Well, this Jan Hus character is quite a rebel.
Oh, the congregation will love it.
I don't doubt it.
Let's drink to that.
Funny. That last bit reminds me of someone.
What do you mean? My situation's completely different. Huth preaches against the prelates and the clerics who are robbing the poor. Look at me. I don't have a pot to piss in. I'm no better off than the folk I preach to. I'm one with them in poverty and suffering and everything that troubles them. I drink with them and curse those stuffed habits in Sasau Monastery.
Don't you think it's a bit odd when someone boozes and lives in sin with a woman and then criticizes the Pope for debauchery?
No, I don't.
What do you think of this yap?
He's certainly a wise man. A little overzealous for my taste. If he got out of Prague and came here for a look, I'm sure he'd stop condemning drinking and lying with women.
Where can I find out more about his teachings?
You like it? I copied down some of his sermons. If you're interested, you can read them at my press.
What do the common folk think of it?
They like it. They're happy to hear someone say what they think themselves, but are afraid to say aloud. Things that make them angry. In a few years, it'll have grown beyond control. You mark my words, the people will rise up and the church will be shaken to...
Yeah, unless they burn him at the stake first.
Nonsense. They can't burn a master of the most respected university.
Thanks for the sermon, but I think it's getting quite late. What are your plans, Father?
What do you suppose? We have a drink, of course.
Here, just as you ordered.
Ah,
I knew you would.
Eles têm como cortar isso.
Enough of this! Bailiff! Come on over here, sit down and have a drink with us.
Come on then, bailiff.
You
fight? Come and get it.
Hey, what's up? Shit yourself? Oh.
Cara, CP o cara. Já? Agora vamos nós bêbados. Dá pra me furtar ainda os caras.
my dear. Careful, you don't hurt yourself.
Pular isso.
God, when you old ghost.
Vou pular. O bicho tá doidão.
Huh? Hmm?
Nossa.
Oh shit, I have to say mass.
Ow!
No. I gotta say mass.
No, I've got it.
You just came from studying in Prague. And you want to share the words of Master Jan Hus, who you recently heard preaching there.
No, I'll go. No need.
Christ, oh.
Wonderful.
Antes vou botar minha roupa. Ué, eu apertei I. Outra vez eu fui pelado, pô.
What's the matter?
Bora, bora. Lavar minha cara aqui que eu tô todo sujo. Nossa, como meu cara tá andando. Acho que tá mais bêbado do que antes. Vamos ver se nós conseguimos agora. Vou pular isso. Vamos iniciar com confiança.
Let me get straight to the point. I'd like to talk about the church and how corrupt it is.
That boy has a cheek.
Oh, deu certo, hein?
One should not believe in the church, because the church is not God. God is above all things, and the church is but a means to salvation, which the prelates do not care to hear.
He's right.
It is the corruption of God's pastors here on earth that has brought misfortune on our heads. Plague, cumens, hunger, and chaos. The accursed wealth that the church is drowning in is poisoning almost the whole of Christendom. When dogs are fighting over a bone, take the bone and they will stop. Just like the flock of ravens that has descended on this land to peck up every speck of gold and silver. They show no mercy. Their hearts are poisoned by covetousness. They trade everything. Everything is for sale. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay, and you will have absolution. And the prelates sin and give themselves absolution.
For shame! Shame upon them!
And what sins? They live with harlots and keep concubines, even though only marital intercourse for the purpose of procreation is pure. If someone takes a woman or man only to satisfy their own lust, who seduces them to do so but Satan? And how much darker the sin if that man is a servant of the church? Who can turn his face to God, who fornicates and then puts on priestly robes?
Nothing we don't know about already.
Enough about sin, which the prelates are so fond of preaching about, and whose absolution they promise if you only pay enough coin.
E lá eu acho que eu tenho que
What if the devil himself was?
ter a maioria.
Will the bishops tell us he too would ascend to heaven? And what about those bishops? They sin without remorse, and with the money grasped from the poor for indulgences, they keep fine horses and hordes of servants to pamper them. They play dice and garb their mistresses in expensive furs, while Christ, the Lamb of God, walked barefoot and had nowhere to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too.
Down with the prelates. Away with them.
We're fortunate to have our good father Godwin. At least he's a fair and simple man.
God sees what is happening on earth, and he is filled with righteous wrath that those who should seek the salvation of souls instead seek mammon and the idle comfort of lucrative posts. Blessed are the shepherds who share the poverty of their flock, who are as one with you and bear with you.
Eu não sei nem o nome do cara.
Do not condemn your venial
Acho que é, o nome dele é aquele.
All honor to Godwin. Let him drink like one of us.
That is all I heard in Prague. Amen.
Nossa, tomara que tenha certo. Tomara que tenha dado bom, galera.
The lad spoke well, considering what a soak he is.
He's right, Dapples.
The young man shouldn't drink so much, but the Lord's given him a silver tongue.
É, deu bom, hein?
Well, my boy, you have talent, and I can't deny it. And you pulled a thorn from my side. I almost didn't make it.
Yeah, I noticed. I wasn't the only one.
Oh, what's to be done? I'll make it up somehow.
So, about our bargain.
Although it's a sin.
So gluttony and fornication.
God does forgive a penitent.
So, what did Limpy Lubosh tell you? Was he at Neuhof that day? Who was with him? And where are they now?
Now, slow down. I'm sorry, but he didn't tell me that much.
Don't let me down after all I've been through. For you?
Well, now Lubosh came to me shortly after it happened. His conscience was gnawing at him. And I must say, in the end, he turned out to be a better man than he looked. He said they'd been hired through some crony of theirs. And at first they were just to steal some horses. But then it all turned sour and people started getting killed. And neither he nor his cronies wanted anything to do with that. So they fell out from the gang and fled.
Fell out? Yeah, there was a body found in the woods by Neuhof.
That would explain something. Lubosh kept jabbering that he wasn't a murderer, that he didn't want to do it.
So I know that Lubosh killed the murderer and he's dead too. The trouble is, I need to find the ones who are still alive. I need names and places. Did he mention any of the others?
Only nicknames. Talked about some fella called Riki from Ledechko. Pius, Timmy.
Pius. That lot are about as pious as I am ordained.
Nonsense. You would make an excellent priest. And anyhow, with your skills, you ought to be able to sniff out this Riki from Ledechko, right?
Well, we'll have to now. There's not much else to go on. Let's hope he's not hanging from the wall too.
Indeed. And I'd hate to be excommunicated for nothing. Anyhow, good luck. You watch out for yourself. These people clearly mean business. And I'd like to raise a tankard with you again sometime.
Yeah, I'll try. Although I'm not sure I'd survive another night of your debauchery.
And if anyone should ask, you heard nothing from me. I'll deny everything.
I don't doubt it.
É. Pelo menos deu bom, né? O torneio vai começar. Amanhã será realizado o torneio. Segue o rastro do Fedorento. Vou vir aqui, cara. Acho que eu vou vir aqui. Se não der emboscada no meio do caminho, essas emboscadas são tensas. Nossa. Deu pra ignorar. Floresta assim que é tenso. Onde está esse cara?
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Good day to you.
I'm looking for a fellow called Riki. Do you know him?
You mean Hinnick? He's the tanner's son, isn't he?
Any idea where I could find him?
I don't know. Try at his folks' house, but he doesn't spend much.
So you know this Hinnick?
Not much, I confess. Most of the village folk have...
Why's that?
No one with a nose likes spending too much time around tanners. And that Riki keeps bad company. I've never heard...
What can you tell me about the old...
He's as cantankerous as a hog in a thorn bush. He won't talk to anyone.
Why do they call Hinnick Riki anyway?
He's a tanner, isn't he? If you're ever downwind of him, you'll understand. Tanning isn't a
True enough, but not every courier gets cursed.
Well, Hinnick's nature's no sweeter than his smell.
Why has he got such a bad name?
Well, like his old man, he doesn't talk much to anyone. I heard he got a taste of the pillory in Ratai for thieving. And in Neuhof, he got boozed up in the alehouse with his cronies.
So a bit more than high spirits.
Just so. We're all honest folk here, and we've no use.
Don't tell me there's not a single person.
He's been seen around with one of the bathhouse wenches. Adela, I believe she's called.
Me deu umas boas pistas agora. Vou acabar. Vou começar com a moça primeiro. Nossa. Eu passei, foi muito. Sai!
Good day to you. What do you need?
Eu acho que não.
Take care.
Tem.
What's that?
God be with you. Do you need any...
I heard you've been seeing Hinnick, the tanner's son.
So what? Come to preach at me, have you? That I'm a loose woman, a sinner, that I seduce decent men?
Beleza.
God, no, nothing like that. It's just that you're the only one in the village who sees Hinnick, so I came to ask you about him.
Aye, I've seen him often enough. I don't know what I could tell you about him.
Where can I find Hinnick?
I haven't seen him in the village for a few days. He must have run off to the woods again.
Does he do that often?
From time to time.
What the hell does he get up to there?
I don't know.
Vamos ver se ela cai nessa.
Friend, and I really need to know where he is and what he's doing.
But I already told you I don't know where he's got to.
So I suppose he just goes to the woods to pick mushrooms, does he?
Mushrooms? No. More like hares or other game.
So Hinniker's a poacher? That's no surprise.
Well, he was never much of one for an honest trade.
Do you know exactly where he goes? Maybe he has some favourite spot he might have told you about?
He said he has some hideout in the woods, but he didn't tell me where.
When did you last see him?
A few days ago. He came to me late in the evening, drunk.
And that was unusual?
I never saw him drink much. He always came to me sober.
So he was acting strangely that evening?
He was strange. I had the feeling he was afraid of something. He kept prattling on and didn't seem to care about you know what. So I threw him out and I haven't seen him since.
Can you remember anything he said that evening?
Oh, I'm not sure. He went on about some fellow called Lubosh who died. That he was regretting he ever got into it, but he never said what it was. And that it wasn't worth it for the money. Aye, and then he was talking about the money. That was very odd.
What did he say about the money?
Just that he had a pile of it hidden behind his house.
I see. What did you say to that?
What could I say? He was drunk. He kept saying I was a fine girl and other harlots wouldn't go with him even for money. And if I wanted, I could even take half the money and leave. Or he'd go with me and we could get married and such. Oh, just poppycock.
Did you go there for a look?
No, I've got better things to do. Obviously he made it up. Where would a layabout like him get so much coin?
Yes, I understand. Did he tell you exactly where he hid it?
He said he buried it at his father's small holding in the western corner.
All right, thank you. Another thing about the money.
What is it?
Is it true?
What?
Other whores wouldn't go with him even for money.
The other bathhouse girls are honest, so I don't know. The truth is, I felt a bit sorry for him.
I heard they don't like him because he keeps company with villains.
True enough. But they didn't like him before that either. Or me. Both of us are the black sheep of the village.
There's nothing more between you?
No, nothing. Maybe Hinnick
Vamos encerrar esse diálogo. Merda. Ah, tem outra missão aqui, ó. Seguir o rastro do fedorento. Falar com o pai. E encontrar o esconderijo. Vamos lá para encontrar o esconderijo.
Yeah.
Tá por aqui. Ele ia atrás da casa, né?
Eu vou te pedir eu vou te falar de novo. Eu vou te falar de novo. Ela tem. Não, ela tem. Ela tem. Ela tem. Sabe por que ela tem? Porque ela pegou você pra trabalhar. Se ela pegou você pra trabalhar, aquela mulher, ela guarda dinheiro do dinheiro, ela guarda tudo. Ela tá com dinheiro lá, celular, ela tá com o dinheiro todinho lá. Você não conhece o ser humano, você tem problema, você atrapalha sua vida, é muito louco.
Opa! Eu vi alguma coisa aqui. Começar a cavar. Porra, velho. Só isso? Vou meter a mão. Eita, o cara agarrou. Trocar ideia com o pai dele.
Good health to you.
I'm looking for your son. Any idea where he might be?
I don't know nothing.
Don't you at least know where he usually goes? It's important.
Hinek shows up at home once in a blue moon, so I don't know nothing about where he gets to. Even if I did, why would I tell every Tom...
Já vou falar logo isso aqui.
Watch your tongue, peasant. I'm an envoy of Sir Radzig Kabila, and this is an official investigation. Stop trying to put me off, and tell me where your son is right now.
I apologize if I offended you, young man. But still, I don't know where Hinek is. He turned up at the house a while back, but then he vanished again in a hurry.
And you don't know where he went? What?
Look, it's been clear to me for a long time that my boy was headed for the gallows. But I'm still his father, right? And you can't expect me to rat on my own son.
If you value your son's life at all, you better pray I find him, because I'm not the only one looking for him.
That's no surprise. But what of it? If you're here on behalf of Sir Radzig, there's nothing waiting for Hinek but the gibbet.
It doesn't have to be that way. If Hinek cooperates, he can save his neck.
I can't say you put my mind at ease. But to hell with it. I'll tell you what I know. All right. He was here a few days ago, but he left right away. He looked like he was in a hurry.
And you don't know where he went?
I've got an idea, but I don't know where it is exactly.
I don't follow.
Hinek makes some money on the side from poaching. He boasted to me a few times about what a great hideout he found in the woods, but he never told me where it is.
Well, it's not much to go on, but it's better than nothing. Thank you. Don't you have any clue at all where his hideout could be?
I really don't know nothing about that. I could tell when he'd come from there is all.
How's that?
Because every time he brought some hides for tanning and money.
He had money because he sold the stuff right away?
I suppose. He never kept any of his loot here.
Do you know who he sold it to?
No. But the innkeeper came here now and again and gave him coin. Of course, it could...
All right. I'll ask at the inn then. What more do you know?
Nothing. I swear to God Almighty, I've said all I...
I know he didn't talk to you about it, but you must have noticed something, right? How much time did he spend away? What was he wearing? How did he look when he came back? Anything?
Well, he came and went at all sorts of hours. I really don't know. Except maybe one thing.
So he probably went through thick woods to get to that place.
I reckon. What do I know?
O cara...
I'd like to talk to you about your Hinek.
I'm very busy, so make it...
Do you at least know any friends he's with, or someone he goes to see?
As far as I know, nobody here in the village.
I heard he's seeing some bathhouse wench.
Fala do disco.
Tell me about the coin I found hidden behind your house.
Coin? What coin? What on earth are you on about?
A pretty pile of groschen nicely stashed away for a rainy day. If I'd known tanning was so lucrative, I'd have switched trades.
I don't know nothing about it.
And I suppose you know nothing about the bloodied gambeson your son hid there too. Of course it would be a shame to throw away such a valuable thing.
Behind my house, you say?
So you really don't know anything about it? Looks like he pulled the wool over your eyes. Still, I'm not surprised he never told you about it, considering how he came by that money.
How did he come by it?
He was paid to raid the Neuhoff stud farm. He and his cronies slaughtered horses, stable boys, and even the owner, Smill.
Jesus Christ, I heard about that. You're saying Hynek was with them?
Almost certainly.
He could have at least told me about the money, the little shit.
Forget about that. Tell me where he is.
All right. He was here a few days ago, but he left right away.
Consegui tirar do cara.
Like he was in a hurry.
And you don't know where he went?
I've got an idea, but I don't know where it is exactly.
Let's
follow.
Hynek makes some money on the side from poaching.
Well, it's not much to go on.
Go.
Beleza, esse cara disse o máximo que ele sabe. Segue o rastro. Vou lá no estaleiro.
Yeah.
Just don't get it.
What don't you get?
Why do we have to sniff around for some stinking tanner? Can't we just leave him be?
Don't be such a knucklehead. Of course we can't leave him be. Runt would slit your throat if he heard you.
But he's just some cowardly peasant. What can he do to us?
You really can't get it into your thick skull, can you? It's about our fucking reputation.
How can it help our reputation? Folk already shit themselves when they see us.
God-fearing folk, maybe. But in this trade, even your own people have to be afraid of you. Otherwise, they might get the idea they can do without you. Get it?
All right. But that fellow ain't one of us, though.
You moron. That's just why we have to get him, right? So no one else tries it on.
It's all the same to me. I'll skewer him anyway. Just I can't be bothered looking for him.
Well, while we're at it, did you ask about him at the village?
Aye. Nobody knows
Could
where
do with
he
a bite
is.
to eat.
Seems he's always wandering off somewhere.
We'll wait and see what the chief says then.
Esses caras aqui. Bandido. Já tá escrito bandido. Ah.
Good day to you.
Good luck.
Good afternoon.
What can you tell me about this?
What can I tell you? Nope, he's none too...
Why not?
Well, I'm not one to gossip, but I heard he keeps bad company.
What's the tanner like?
The less I...
Why do they...
Wait,
So why don't...
the old...
And does no one at all talk to him?
That
Harlot?
She works as a bath. God bless.
Can't we just leave
Eu acho que é esse cara aqui.
I'll be with you.
I want to ask about the courier's son, Hynek.
Ask someone else. I have nothing to do with Riki. He'd only drive my customers away.
Really? I heard a different story. I heard the two of you do business together.
Who are you, anyway?
A friend of Hynek's. He's gone missing and I need to find him.
I don't know where he is. But if you find the bastard, tell him he still owes me some goods.
Só isso. Vou meter esse aqui, vou gastar dinheiro.
I don't give a damn what deals you've been doing together. I won't tell anyone. I just need to know where Riki is. It's urgent.
What have our deals got to do with where he disappeared to?
More than you think. It's likely Riki is hiding out at his poaching lair. And believe me, it wasn't hard to find out who was buying game from him, and it's even easier to go to the castle and tell them. Poaching's a crime, after all.
All right, all right. But give me your word of honor you won't tell anyone about our deal.
You have my word.
Fine. So, what do you want to know?
I hear Hinek has a hideout in the woods he uses for hunting game. Do you know where it is?
Not exactly. That is... I don't know where it is at all. But I happen to know it's a dark place. A cave or an old mine shaft.
How do you know that?
Whenever Riki was going poaching, he always came to me first for candles and lamp oil. He brought the game skinned and gutted, so we had to have a light for that.
How much game did he bring you?
Not much, a few pieces. There's no great demand here. Sometimes the gentry has something,
And do you know of any mine shafts nearby?
There's a few of them around. There's one on the opposite bank, a short way off the path leading from the forge to the west. Then there's a mine gallery to the east of the village, up in the woods above the cliffs. And I heard there's one shaft on the headlands close to the water.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Watch you don't break your neck, though. It's rough ground, and you could easily fall down a shaft. Farewell.
Beleza.
You really can't get it into your thick skull, can you? It's about our fucking reputation. How can it help our reputation?
O maluco me deu uns lugares. Deixa eu ver aqui. Nossa. Ainda tem essa missão aqui, ó. Segue o rastro do Fedora. Mas eu acho que... Deixa eu ver se eu faço já uma outra missão aqui.
God be with you. Teresa, the millmaid, sent me. She said you could use some help.
Some extra pairs of hands would be useful.
My friends, two survivors of Skalitz, are looking for work.
And why should I take them?
They're experienced carpenters.
Why not? Carpenters would be helpful. There's a lot of work. Thomas, my foreman, tries his best, but they aren't idlers and drunks, are they? I only take in people who are willing to do...
Sempre essa.
I'm from Skalitz, and I know them both personally. They worked in the royal mines, and their master couldn't praise them highly enough.
In the Skalitz mines? That's skillful work. I'll be glad to talk to them. Tell them I'll give them a chance. We'll talk about pay and a roof over their heads when they get here. Farewell.
Boa. Conseguimos finalizar essa. A cavalinho.
Red.
Yeah.
Achei que essa mulher tava me chamando. Ou tava.
there some...
For how long?
Just...
No problem.
Here you go.
You'll like it.
Where do I go to sleep?
That's easy. As soon as you go indoors, at the end of the room on the left. Farewell.
À esquerda. Porra, mulher. Oh. Fecha a porta. Vamos dormir e gravar. Isso aí, galera. Finalizar esse vídeo aqui. Para vocês que gostaram e curtiram, deixa o like aí, comenta. E é nóis, galera. Até o próximo vídeo. Falou!